And as Stella has pointed out in the chat, Silvana is the sponsor for this meeting.
Excellent. Okay, sorry about that. So thank you very much to Vitali, Stella, and the other organisers of this wonderful workshop for giving me this opportunity to introduce you to Light Sources today. So I'm Silvana Westbury, and I joined Light Sources as project manager last November. I've worked in communications for over 20 years, and I was PR manager for Diamond Light Source, which is the UK's synchrotron, between 2004 and 2016. And while I was at Diamond, I had the privilege to work with a whole range of in-house scientists and external users, and their research covered a wide range of fields. So I've always been very passionate about synchrotrons. So this opportunity with Light Sources is really fantastic for me. And for those of you who are perhaps at the early stages of your involvement with synchrotrons and free electron lasers, I just wanted to point out that each facility is really keen to promote the scientific output that is undertaken on their beamlines. It obviously demonstrates the impact they're having on science and society, and funders and other key stakeholders are always, very keen to hear about impact. So there are some great opportunities for early career scientists to gain exposure for their research, and that could be via traditional or online media. And some facilities will include training opportunities in science communication for early career scientists. So that could be at their annual user meetings or other workshops that they're organising. So just for a bit of fun, because I know you're at the end of your workshop, I wanted to pose a question, and you can put the answers in the chat. So in the past week, 2 light sources in Europe have celebrated special anniversaries. Are you able to name one of these light sources, and just have a guess if you don't know for sure, but just have a guess. And I've got some goodie bags to send to those that give me the correct answer. Not Diamond, no, that's not right. Yes, that's correct. Yep. So that was whoever said the SRF first. That's right. That's one of them. There is another one. Okay, doesn't look like anyone's going to get that one. So I'll give you. It's not Soleil. No, it's not. I'll give you the answers, shall I? But whoever said ESRF first, they definitely deserve a goodie bag. Oh, okay, so yeah, so the ESRF celebrated 1 year of operating their extremely brilliant source on the 25th of August, and then it was Bessie. So the 200th anniversary since the birth of Hermann von Helmholtz took place on the 30th of August, and Bessie held an event to celebrate that fact. So this is just the kind of news that you get from Light Sources. So briefly, I'm going to split this into 3 different sections. So what is Light Sources? How can we support you? And where can you find us? So what are we? So Light Sources is a collaboration, and we have 23 synchrotrons and 7 free electron lasers. So there are currently 30 facilities in the membership. When it started in 2004, there were just 16 facilities. So it's grown quite a bit, but we've still got room to have more members. And the visible part of our collaboration is the website, and also our weekly newsletter, which comes out on a Friday. So starting with the website, it's really got 3 kind of pillars of content. We've got the scientific results and the facility news. we've got events, and that ranges from user meetings, conferences, workshops, training schools, and then we've got the jobs. So there's a big career section. And celebrating success, much of the light source research obviously leads to direct benefits to society. And so lightsources.org provides a global platform for bringing this research together and giving it the recognition that it deserves. We're also about sharing best practice. So within our collaboration of communicators, we talk a lot, and we are able to give support to those who are perhaps less experienced, because some of the facilities have been operating for a long time, but then we've got new members like Solaris in Poland, where they're still at the early stages, and so we've there's quite a few of us who've been through obviously the journey of developing a big large-scale facility. Supporting early career scientists and engineers. Now that's really a key objective for us moving forward. How can we best support the early career members of the light source community? And obviously we're doing it by raising our profile and sharing what's on the website, but it's also about dialogue. And so we're really keen to hear ideas from people who might want to work with us on projects. We're all about connecting the light source community. So we can do that through our regular meetings that we have with our members, where we can share experiences, and then we can plan some joint activities. And we've currently got a really nice video project that's ongoing, where hopefully there will be scientists who are either staff scientists or users from every single member facility participating in a video project that we'll launch in November. And so this is just a collection of our one of our meetings. Obviously they're happening on Zoom at the moment, but we're hoping that we can get back to having in-person meetings before too long. So how can we support you? So I mentioned the career section. So if you're looking for a job and you're potentially interested in working at a light source, we gather up all the job vacancies from across our member facilities, and that includes positions at all levels. So it could be undergraduate positions, their PhDs, postdocs, the beamline scientists and the teams that support them, all the technical support, so computer science and engineers, and then support teams like procurement, HR, legal and comms. The research news. So if you're obviously you're publishing research or excited and keen to promote it, you can talk to the comms team at the light source where you did your experiments. They can help and support you with press releases and web articles, that kind of thing. And then that content gets shared with light sources, and we can promote it both via the website and then also our social media channels. We do a lot of promoting events. So if you're wanting to keep up to date with key science conferences, webinars, workshops, training schools, along with the call for proposals, so we gather up proposal deadlines, which do differ from facility to facility, so it can be a bit hard to keep track of everything, but we have a section that that draws all that information together. And then we've got facility pages. So each member has a page on our website, and so that will give you information about a summary of the facility, key information on energy, current, and the number of operational beamlines. And then from there, you've got links through to all the individual websites with up-to-date information on their capabilities, their techniques, along with the specifications for each beamline. And then we also have a section for upgrades. And so if you're interested in keeping up to date with the major upgrades, which can be really important if a facility that you're using is going to go into a dark period. So you need to know which facilities could be alternatives for you. So there's a chart on our website that lists all the dark periods, and you can also get to the design reviews for the upgrade projects to get more details on those as well. And then sponsorships. So we're always really keen to get involved with sponsorship, particularly if it's activity that is supporting early career scientists. So like our sponsorship with this event, and or it could be poster prizes. So if you're involved in organising events and you'd like some support, then do please reach out, because we'd be more than happy to help. And so this just gives you an idea of what a typical homepage would look like, with some news gathered there. And then there's some of our facts from last year, facts and figures, how we did. And then in terms of finding us, we've obviously got the website, and then you can subscribe to our newsletter via the homepage on the website. And I think that that's kindly been put in the chat. And then we've got Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. So we are a single platform for all this information, and together we create one voice for the brightest science. And there you can just see all the members of our collaboration. And that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you've got any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them.
Great, thank you very much. And I also found quite useful to have in one place all information about all synchrotrons, all the deadline, and actually I like the news that you're providing. Kind of like you can see what's happening like every week. Yeah, it's great. And just as a reminder, we have Light Source and Silvana sponsor the prize that will be awarded after workshop, our committee. And you will be informed who won the prize. Most active, you can still be active right now and try to beat. Okay, thank you very much, Silvana.
Pleasure, pleasure.
I don't see any questions so far.
That's fine. As I say, if people want to get in touch with me afterwards, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, thank you very much.